Hey guys, welcome to stream. Hello Lambert, hello Catilla. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. I know it's been a hot minute, like a week and a half. Yeah, I didn't stream at all last week. And last Minecraft stream was, I don't know, week and a half away. I want to have more energy. I'm not feeling it. But I feel like I have to use the time. I'm on vacation most of the week. The only day I'm going to the office is Wednesday. And yeah, for some reason I'm not feeling it today. But especially since Ryan is on vacation as well, it's like use the time. Use the, not only that I have problem, I have more time, but also like that Ryan's in here, people don't have to, you know, hop off. It's a new mod view on mobile, but to be honest, it takes way too much space. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Catilla. I guess I'll have to check that out when Gelef streams next time or something like that. To check that out and see how that looks. But yeah, other than that, I passed my exam. I had the oral exam last week, and as you guys probably asked, Lambert and Catilla probably already aware, I passed. I got an A, which is fantastic. And I spent the rest of the week like resting a little after and de-stressing and trying to get my shit together, because I feel like there's a lot going on in the apartment. Like I did a bigger clean, I got things in order. Yeah. And I don't know if there used to be a mod view on mobile, so I guess I'll still an upgrade. Okay. True, I'm not sure about that either. But then again, I hate using Twitch on mobile, like as a mod or not, just because I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it on mobile. But yeah, for some reason I'm super exhausted, and I had a lot of issues choosing a game for many different reasons. For one, I've been wrecking my brain for 2 weeks now whether or not I want to continue Expedition 33 right now, which the answer is yes, and on stream. I'm not happy with that decision, I have to say, but I feel like I'm more comfortable with recording it off stream, and I'll probably start that, I hope today, tomorrow by the latest. The thing is, and I would start over, because I've had like only like 3 hours, and that was like 3 weeks ago or something, and I basically forgot everything about the controls. So yeah, it's probably safest if I just restart from the beginning, since it wasn't too far into the game to begin with, and play as much as I can this week. Which also means streams, if they're gonna happen, will probably be short and shorter games. Because I don't want to start a longer game on the side. Hey Rosie Posy, welcome in, how you doing? Yeah, I have many reasons why I feel really antsy about starting a longer game right now. One of them is I do have Expedition 33, which is supposedly 40 to 60 hours long, depending on what completion you're aiming towards. And I'm also very nervous about Friday or upcoming weekend. Yeah, you got to re-experience that kid talking about beating up his brother every day. See, I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that. But yeah, I guess I get to re-experience that. So yeah, I'm very nervous and antsy about next weekend. What is next weekend? Well, it's the Summer Game Fest. And like probably a lot of people out there, probably hundreds of thousands of people, I am expecting Silksong news. Like, guys, for real, this thing is going to be in the museum in September. Like, what are we doing here? Doing clown makeup up? Yep. Oh no, don't tell me my camera disconnected. Shit. Give me a second. Yeah. Sorry, give me a second. That is the second time, by the way. It also happened during stream prep. There we go. So yeah, expecting Silksong news, which is good and bad for many reasons. Of course, having news and having the game finally released is good on principle. Also, it would be good if it happened somewhat soon, because the most things that I was worried about conflicting time schedule wise with me playing Silksong have now passed or are not happening. So like my exam is over, so that's out of the way. I'm not having anything class-wise, exam-wise lined up for the summer. And Ryan's community Minecraft server is cancelled. I will very likely play and continue to play on Pixel's Realm. I've played some off stream, as like Attila, for example, knows. I'll also stream again from the Realm, so that's gonna happen. Not sure when, but I'm planning on it. But yeah, so that was the big thing that I had time reserved for over the summer. Was like, ooh, that could be conflicting with Silksong. So that's good that I have time. The only thing I've kind of scheduled for August, early August, would be a trip with my mom, but we haven't booked anything yet. I told her explicitly wanted to wait for next weekend to see the OP Silksong news, just in case a potential release would conflict with our like current trip plans. But yeah, so on principle, it's good. The thing is, it's also like expecting it, but not really knowing when it's gonna happen. So it's me right now in a position of, okay, like it could happen any day, basically. Like part of me is even having that sinking feeling they might shadow drop it over the weekend. And honestly, I would hate that. Like, as funny as a shadow drop would be, and if they're doing a shadow drop, I would have loved it if it had been like super quiet. Like if they had just pushed a button one day, made it available for purchase, and not told anyone, and not done any, hey, by the way, it's out. Just push the button, have it available for purchase, and let the information spread through the community and like seep its way through the internet. That would have been amazing fun to see that kind of happen. But yeah, I'm really worried that over the weekend at some event during the Summer Game Fest, they're gonna go, oh, by the way, Silksong is available now. And then I'm gonna sit here and be like, fuck, yeah. That's a little sudden. And yeah, that's part of the reason why I made some changes to the vacation I have this week. This was initially a vacation planned for the start of Ryan's community Minecraft server, so I could really sink into that. And after that has been cancelled, I kept it because of the exam. I had so much stress. I'm like, okay, I have enough vacation days anyway, and I have been so stressed the last couple of weeks. I needed it. Like, it's not that I can't make use of a couple of days of vacation. I actually did some rearrangements to kind of switch 2 days up. Like one day I'm going to the office and one day I'm getting off work in another fashion, another vacation day, to add some days back to my backlog so that I have enough. But for example, next Monday I have to go to the office. So if they really do shuttle drop Silksong over the weekend, I can't. like Monday I have to go to the office. I have to function on Monday. And that's gonna be an issue. That's something I'm worried about. Also, again, that makes me worried about and anxious about starting a new game. It even makes me anxious continuing Expedition 33 because I would want to finish it before Silksong. Like I don't want to have any games open when I start playing Silksong. Not anything, because no other game is gonna happen for, I don't know, a month and a half, probably. So yeah, whatever games I have unfinished at the time Silksong drops will be left untouched for 4 to 6 weeks. And I'll forget a lot about it in that time. So that's why I'd like to avoid that as much as possible. And that's why just not knowing, like, it would be different if we had a release date and would be, okay, yeah, 6 releases in 3 weeks, so I'll have to plan to finish all the games I'm starting up until that point. Just not knowing means I can't plan. So the best thing I can do is finish everything that's longer than like 10 hours I started, which right now is only Expedition 33, thank God. And for new games, just stick to stuff that is really, really short. You really need to play the 11% you have left of Hollow Knight? Oh, absolutely. And also, once you do that, I absolutely want to, like, if Silksong hasn't released by then, I absolutely want to play Hollow Knight on PlayStation here on stream for achievements and for the Platinum Trophy. So getting all achievements. But I want to wait until you're finished so that you can watch and not get spoiled. Or like, you probably get some spoiled because I like have intense knowledge of the game. So I'll probably tell you a couple of things that you didn't know or didn't find, but you know, minimal spoilers. So yeah, that's the issue I'm kind of having. And that's also like fatiguing me. And that's on top of the normal fatigue of, okay, what do I want to play? Because every time I finish a game and I'm like kind of in the loop, when I'm kind of in between games, and you know, with Blueprints and with Expedition 33 it was a hype that really made me, oh, I want to play this right now. But other than that, I currently don't have anything where I'm like, I want to play this right now. Except for Silksong, which is not available. So every time I'm sitting here between games, I'm like, okay, I need something to play on stream. I'm like, okay, what? Look at my extensive library and be like, fuck. But yeah, something that has caught my eye semi-recently because it has gotten a sequel. It was actually on my wish list. And I recently bought it because it was on sale because the sequel release is what we're gonna play today, Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. And according to how long to beat, this only takes 2 hours, or like 2 to 3. So yeah, definitely shorter. I even entertained for a little bit the idea of playing the sequel right after. But that would mean 4 to 6 hours of stream, and I do want to keep them shorter, so probably not. So yeah. The Salami game? Finally the Salami game? Have we talked about that game before? Or is that just... Or is that something you recommended? I don't remember. Really? Oh, okay, I don't remember you recommending this. We talked about this? When? Okay, I don't remember us talking about it, but I'm happy you're excited, guys. And see, that's what I love about you guys. You're here, and whatever we play, you guys celebrate it and run with it, and you're just the best audience anyone could ask a yes, no questions and change the question. That sounds so much like me. Literally no idea what's happening, but yay, Salami! Yeah. Well, it's a detective game. It's a duck detective, and apparently the Salami has a secret. Yeah, also giving Cat credit no matter what. That's also a total mood, yeah. All you know is that the secret salami sounds hilarious. I remember already laughing about it. That is true. It does sound hilarious. Yeah, we love credit. All salami probably has secrets. See, that is the reason why I wanted to play this game. How to get such. Honestly, that is why I wanted to play this, because it's like silly. Honestly, you will see it in a second, but from like the game design, it looks like it's intended for a younger audience. So it won't probably be a big challenge for me, but I think it has charm. I like the voice acting as much as I've heard in from the trailer, and just the case of the secret salami just sounds downright hilarious. So yeah. I wonder if it's intestines like with sausages. How does salami get so cute? I'm not sure if it's intestines with salami. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just you shape the meat into like the elongated shape, and then then the skin kind of forms when it gets smoked. Does salami get smoked or dried? Huh. Is there a German language equivalent to talking about how the sausage is made? That's something unpleasant you probably don't want to know, or do y'all venerate sausages too much for that? Yeah, because sausage are just meat. Rosie Pose is googling it. Do we have an equivalent talking about how the sausage is made? Something unpleasant you probably want to know. We probably have something. It just, I can't think of anything on the top of my head. But we definitely have something like that. Salami is like other sausages. You can use natural or synthetic casings. Mmm. Another thing about that Lambrecht, I feel like I should come up with something. We probably have something that reflects that kind of sentiment. Alright, anyway, that was my long ramble about how I've been. Also, I've been to the hairdresser today. Got my roots done. And oh, thank you. I think it looked nice as well. The only thing I'm unhappy with is how high she took the blue again. Like, I wish the blue were only up until here. And that's even though we checked twice during the process how far I want the blue to go. And I told her. And it still got a way higher than I wanted to. But I like the way she styled it. That looks good. Info about Salami by Lambrecht brought to people living in Italy. I have to play that Souls-like with Italian inspiration for you soon, Lambrecht. I am a pinky after all. I can't have too much blue in my hair. It's against my nature. Alright. Let's switch over to the game, shall we? Let me just quickly... Oh, sorry. There we go. Forgot to hide the Spotify songs. Had that still from the Minecraft stream. So it's called, what's it called? Inotria, the last song, I believe. Let me quickly check. Like, it's a small Souls-like. I believe it had mixed reviews because, like, the combat was for some people kind of wonky, but, you know, yeah, I'm gonna write it in chat. That's what it's called. Maybe your Italian could finally come in handy in real life. Yes, this is real life. It is. You're welcome. And yeah, I love the jazz, the smooth jazz. I'm just in the mood for smooth jazz today. Also, well, let's see, the song ends here in a second. All right. Only 25 hours for 100%. Huh? In Notria? Or somewhere else? When are you talking Hollow Knight? How did Duck play a saxophone? That's the secret of the saxophone. For Notria. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not too long apparently. Really bad scratch for my arm. No! I played a little bit. Well, stop scratching. The real mystery. But honestly, I'm so bad about scratching myself as well. Like, I can't, like, if I don't know that something is there that's irritating me, I don't touch it. But as soon as I notice something on my arm or someplace else and I know it's there, can't be a pimple or anything, I can't stop scratching it. So I shouldn't berate anyone on scratching themselves and bleeding. No idea what they're from? Okay. That's the mystery of the scratch. You didn't hit like thorns or something, right? I wonder if it was the salami. It was the salami, the murderous salami. Anyway. Welcome to the salami themed mystery, everyone on stream, in chat, on YouTube. I can talk, which is fantastic at the start of the game. We are playing Duck Detective, the secret salami. And yeah, a detective game. From what I've seen, looks like it's potentially for a younger audience, so not super complex game mechanics, but just looks and sounds like something absolutely hilarious. And yeah, that's more than enough, and it just seems charming. And I want something with some nice charm and smooth jazz. I'd like dialogue to auto advance. You know what? No. This information provided an incorrect. You know what? We're going detective mode. I like that we have two modes here.
Life wasn't easy. I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent.
Already illogical. Who would divorce that duck? Not with that voice, excuse me. Not the voice you were expecting? I had the same thought when I watched the trailer, Rosie Posey. It's not the voice you're expecting, and I love that.
Not that I had paid for it this month yet.
Ooh.
My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember.
Like, this is such cartoon. This is why I was so interested in this game, and it had me laughing in my seat just watching the trailer, because it looks so cartoony, and it's like, and still has just that noir vibe, and it just it's the best contrast. Duck's voice kinda hot. Duck's voice kinda hot. It looks no. I'm not editing it for children. I'd say the game mechanics look like it might be designed for a younger audience. Okay, that's what I said. I haven't played this yet, so if this comes around with like drug addicts, then it's not for children, even though it is rated E for everyone. Just putting that out there.
Where did all my money go?
Thanks for the quote, Catilla. And Rosie got the first official quote. Congratulations. Where did all your money? I don't know. Did the Salami steal it?
I had to retrace last night's steps.
Oh, please tell me you didn't spend all the money at the bar. Then this really isn't for children. So far rated D for ducks. Oh my god, this is already 150% what I needed today. Thank you guys. Deductions! Yes! We're making deductions! Deductions are a vital part of a detective's work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Okay, clue words. That reminds me of Beacon Pines. Disgusting, I'm in love. Oh my god. That dryness. And the clue words into the blank space to solve deductions. See, that's what I meant. Let's kind of fill in the blank puzzle work. That is a relatively simple game mechanic to solve puzzles with. That would make, from like just watching the trailer, again, I tend to play games as blind as possible, meaning I know very little information. I didn't say that at the beginning. Hi. I usually only watch the trailer because I do need a little bit of information to decide whether or not I'm interested in playing a game. So that's usually the trailer, and make the decision from there. And I saw that, and that looked like a very simple game mechanic that you could use in the game for a younger audience. Okay. The nest egg. Okay, spent her last money on. I like that we have multiple pronouns here, so that the text doesn't give away what kind of we have to fill in here, because like this, it could be anyone. If this already said his last money, I mean, it's probably going to be the detective in this case, so it would be his last money. But it would already eliminate a lot of options. Could just use they though. That's also a possibility, of course. To rephrase the sentences to make it make it gender neutral. But clearly Catilla didn't use their money, that's true. Love that we're just doing goofy mystery games now. Yeah, that's kind of my vibe. Like, I also thought this game and before that Locomotive, and I feel like, yeah, goofy mystery games are kind of what I'm apparently in the mood for right now. And I just love that you guys have vibing with that. Okay, I wonder if that's purple. Okay, so are these going to be names? Okay, right now I wonder what it means that if these are green and this one is purple. Is that just for the tutorial purpose? Or different categories of words going to be in different colors? I guess we'll see. But yeah, we love purple. Okay. Kind of like the animation style. That the characters look Like there's stickers. Oh! Interactive environment, look at that.
I won't be needing this badge anymore.
Your detective's badge? Why?
I guess I can keep it as a souvenir.
Oh, like your police. Oh no, it says police. It actually says Polizei. Okay, wait, I have to... After this, I have to go and double check if this is actually like a... from a German studio. Usually I know that kind of stuff. But that would kind of entail it's a Germany made game. Pleasantly surprised by that. It's so cute, but it just makes the characters like they really look like they're just, you know, stickers that you have like in an album, like in a sticker album. But they're like put in the game and they move around. It's funny.
My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though.
Duck detective added to clues.
Well,
Okay.
if things keep going badly, I could always sell it online. This fresh smell.
Of bread.
Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. Ah, you keep me safe at night.
Sorry? What was that voice acting? Yeah, not the job is specifically duck detective and not detective. Add one on the counter. Like, what was that reading? Sexy loaf of bread. Absolutely. What the hell? Hear me out. Are we still? Yes, we are very much still into the voice. It's just, I mean, look, I know that ducks like bread, but it's just maybe you like it a little too much there, buddy.
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field.
Well, it looks like a swan. Can I look at the picture?
We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
I don't know, is that a swan? Is it like some kind of bird for sure? With a long neck. I mean, it could be a swan, it could be an ostrich. No shame. Listen. But the additional detail of bread being really bad for ducks, so it really plays into the alcoholism and stuff. That also, yeah. I'm pleasantly surprised by how deep the noir vibes of this go. Oh! Did we have a different pose here?
Second overdue notice.
Uh-oh.
I wonder at what point they start kicking people out.
Probably sooner than we
I
want.
can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
No.
I have everything I need to solve this now.
Okay, Duck Detective spend his last money on rent for Anna. Oh, no wait, on bread, right?
Not my proudest moment. But the toast helps me to forget.
Honestly, I'm so happy that you pointed that out. I wouldn't have drawn that connection probably, but yeah, toast is absolutely a metaphor for alcohol in there. Can't believe Anna left him despite his voice. Yes. How do you like even it? Look, I know he has a bread issue. Like that one is very much clear. We've already established that at that point. But with that voice, I think you can look past that. I can fix him. We can't fix him. He needs help with a big hug.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks.
That's a lie.
You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective. Let's discuss this in person. Now, be there in an hour.
Ooh, new case? Is that our case? Ooh, it's our case.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare.
Well, either buses are extremely expensive, that would be in Germany, or you are extremely broke. They would be in America.
And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Damn. Alright, let's look around here.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of Salsiccia.
Scenic Mountains of Salsiccia. Not sure if that's a real place, it sounds Italian.
I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
The Sausage Mountains. Really? Is it sausage in Italian, not the backseat? Although that's something like that is fine. I mean, it honestly did feel like something I had heard before. And I did have Italian in school for 5 years, so I probably did hear it before. Okay, wait. So there is someone over there. So can I go in here, or? Okay, no, I cannot talk to that person right now. The Bear Boss logo. Oh, we have an idle position. Or do we? For a second there we had it. Alright. Voila. What's your problem?
I'm staying here until I get my money back!
Alright. Angry customer?
Bear bus? Ha! More like scam bus!
What happened to you?
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am! Their stupid buses always arrive late! I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning!
Alright, definitely Germany then.
And they don't even want to give me a refund!
How much did you pay?
2 schmark.
2 schmark, yeah.
But that's not the point! It's about the principle.
It surely is about... Oh, thanks, guys. it? Like, are you kidding me? I fix it and it's instantly down again? What the hell? Absolutely, the camera is pulling me today. What in the hell is this? And like it worked for 3 seconds and now it's down again. Excuse me? Alright, you know what? I'll restart the camera. Give me a second. Yeah, it was like the 5th, 6th time it froze. Give me a second. I'll turn it on, like turn it off and turn it back on again. So in case you heard a USB sound connecting, disconnecting, that was me. Camera. Yep, that was rude. That was very rude. I don't appreciate it, camera. Try to keep an eye on it if it freezes again. Well, thanks for pointing it out,
This
guys.
office looks like it'll worsen my depression.
Yep, that's true. But then again, I think every call center would do that. Interesting that we have a call center for Bear Bus Enterprises. Like, what kind of calls are they taking there? Is it just customer complaints?
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
Reservations plus emergencies? True, of course. I mean, can we just say, like, we're here for an important appointment? I mean, we are an important duck detective after all. Cannot hurt the plans. Look at that.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
I'm the big important duck detective. Also, I can carry around stuff. True, at least trash cans. I can.
Okay. Do you work here?
No, I obviously don't. I'm a detective. I got called in.
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from Bear Bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
She's incredibly bored, that's for sure. Okay, apparently we have September. Okay, use a magnifying glass to find clues and press E to uncover them. Okay. Okay, so the day is marked. Okay, why are these two yellow and today isn't yellow?
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning.
Giraffe cute is truly the most important clue ever. It is, for sure. Okay, it's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying. Okay. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Suggestions. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them.
These are quite mundane.
Camera. Okay, you know what? Then we're not doing camera. I'm sorry. But like, if the camera decides to be bitchy today, then I guess we can't do it.
I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
Yeah, sorry guys. But like, it keeps being distracting. Okay, you know what? One more try. And by the way, I'm actually the duck. Also, being like, I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous. Like, what are you expecting people to write?
It's locked.
No.
I literally just told you need to stay out.
Well, but it only says stay out above this door.
It says server room. It's locked.
Okay, there's nobody people is feeling happy because has her okay, I feel like I'm missing clues. Yeah, 9 of 11.
You're still here?
I'll leave you alone.
Damn, you're in a good mood. Oh, you're sad. Alright. So our receptionist is sad, has the last name of Windheimer, and is a K-pop fan.
I should be able to deduce her name now.
Was it Sophie? Yeah. So Sophie's birthday. Okay, Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday.
That's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
Poor Sophie. Poor Sophie.
You're still here?
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
I'm a detective.
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh?
When a stranger comes into your job and says happy birthday. Yeah, imagine.
Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here.
Absolutely logical deduction.
Here's the key card to the office.
Thank you, Sophie.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
And that wouldn't be good. Because only bread could lift my moods.
This is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Who are you?
That voice. Not sexy like a duck detective.
Do you have a problem?
I have. I don't have money.
If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
The hotline's not gonna help with my money problems or my bread problems.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective.
Gene McQuacklin. Okay, nice.
A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch theft.
Not the lunch theft.
All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
Okay, so you're the big bear boss. Got it.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Oh, and you remember that now? Would have been helpful with Sophie just now. What? Who am I to criticize a fabulous duck? Okay, pondering. Tricky deductions might require new perspectives. Press H to tell your wife you love her, and to get additional guidance at any time. Nah, we don't need that. To be fair, but alcoholism is bad for your memory. That as well. And let's knock over all the trash cans just because we can. Alright, big bear boss. Where are you? Oh wait, there's a trash can I can knock over. There we go.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
If someone comes complaining about this trash cans would be funny. It would be funny. Okay, dimly lit room seems to promise well-kept secrets and rumors. Secrets and rumors of Herr Ernst. That's totally a German game. Holy hell.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
Yeah, tell me what the case is.
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
Ooh, a scene. All right. Mr. Ernst, branch manager, Stern, a family man. Slav. Look, I have to check. I have to check every part of a suspect.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
You didn't call me? Then who did call me?
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst. It's a
Oh.
letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent. Signed by L. Angst.
All right, Ernst and Angst. I guess this is Mr. Ernst's family. Oh, polished. Very high quality. Ooh, a hinge. Wonder if their names reflect their personalities. Well, we will see once we meet
Is it
Mr. or Miss
normal to have a
Angst.
huge painting of your family in your office?
Yeah, once we meet whoever L. Angst is, we can see if this reflects on their personalities. So far, Mr. Ernst definitely is Ernst. Alright, so that's done.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Don't stress, Ernst.
Sorry.
Just looking. Number one dad mark. No, that's sort of the nameplate. Okay, what's this? Okay. Employee of the month. Insert photo here. Layout lazy. Alright, got it. Freddy sucks. Okay. Rufus Sideris. Stop with the post-its. Never stop with the post-its.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated. The two desks on this side look unused.
So, who are you?
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you. boss's wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Stressed? Oh yeah. Very stressed, I'd say. Okay. Energy drink, uh-huh. I mean, we have energy drinks and insomniac, like... And look at his hands. Cat is truly Rosie at the desk job. Honestly, I'm not even sure. It's not a kitty, or could also be a chihuahua, to be honest.
This is Bear Bus. How can your yarn ball is still on the bus? Which route were you on?
Okay, no, definitely a cat. Sympathetic for yarn ball loss. Only some people can be dark detective Pexy. She might not know energy drinks aren't optimal for insomniacs. True.
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her.
Okay.
Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts.
Yeah, that's how you look, girl.
And Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So, you have no clues for me?
I got plenty of clues from her. Leave her alone. That girl needs some sleep. Stare about the toddler. Yeah, that is Yeah, sorry, was it cultural to leave my toddler at the bus station or not? Maybe it was, hey, can I send my toddler across the country on a bus to his relatives? Yes or no? I feel maybe toddler found a bus station with parents' phone number or that.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break.
And over there, Kitty Cat is left with 50 people on the line, 100 emails, and 10 days on the job.
They only have a single person answering the hotline right now?
And these 2 desks aren't even used. Severely understaffed.
That's surprising.
I don't want surprising in the clues. I want severely understaffed in there. Honestly, I would steal myself some lunch if I were, like, if it's her, I'm not even judging her. Like, if I work 10 days straight and 3 night shifts, and that's the situation, you better believe I'm stealing some fucking lunch.
The PC is on, but they only have a single... That's surprising.
Okay. Password accessible. Password hint, me in sexy aliens. Uh-huh. At least they're locked out of the machine. True. Don't know if I have to use a security training.
I wonder if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
I mean, it literally said the hint there. Okay. Okay, something about her and sexy aliens. We're gonna figure it out. You bet we're gonna crack that password and turn every single chair. Can't turn her chair? Okay, not turning her chair, but again, that's fair. More sexy people with sexy voices.
It's a list of all the bus drivers.
What's it doing lying on the floor then?
The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Okay. The banana peel is not a safety hazard. Would have been funny if we would have had us slip and fell. Okay, bebas. Salsicha. Pretzel. Okay, so we have sausage and pretzel. Escargot. What's escargot again? It's also a food item. Or is it a wine? Was it a drink? That rings a bell. Escargot rings a bell. Hollandaise. Sauce hollandaise. Snails. Ah, it's snails! Okay, so we have Italian, German, French, and French. Or French and Hollandaise. Or like Hollandic. Oh, I don't know. Is sauce hollandaise? Is it from the Netherlands or is that? I don't know. I mean, it is called hollandaise.
Their buses don't go very far.
Word's still French, yes. But doesn't, yeah. We're like word French, but French is language spoken in many countries. French for Dutch. The question is invented in the Netherlands and given a French name because French also spoken in Netherlands, at least by a minority, or at least for some time. Hey, look at that! We found the salami. West currency, okay. Cash payments, 7 times. This reads like Mr. Brandenburg, 30 West, extra pepper salami. Total 210 W's. Can also just be popularized in English countries with the French name, so it's known by the English. English and German for potentially, yes. I'm not saying no, Catilla. Definitely sauce hollandaise is also called sauce hollandaise, or it's known as sauce hollandaise in German as well. Okay, apparently we have a third clue here. I'm not sure where. Ah! Bag is in good condition. Fair
That's a
assumption.
lot of salami.
Mm-hmm. Who are you and why do you have so much salami? You are suspicious.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Well, since we had an angry customer outside complaining that your buses very much are not on time, it might be cool, but you suck at your job. Like, why do I call hamburgers hamburgers, etc.? See, I'm not that one. Hamburgers, I'm not even sure about. If that was someone from Hamburg who kind of came up with the idea in another place and called it after its like home city, or if they were actually developed in Hamburg. Also, probably like béarnaise is the sauce from Bern, and mayonnaise is the sauce from mayo and the French get along from. Maybe French fries would be the better one. Hamburger patties were originally from Hamburg, but changed to what we know in the US. Although, see, the one thing where I actually know the origin story is sausages. Sausages that in many places are known as Wiener Würstchen, so Viennese sausages. But in here, in Austria, they're actually called Frankfurters. And I know some places, I've heard the name Frankfurter also used in American TV shows, so you might have heard that as well and maybe use that. The thing about that, it's so funny, especially if you go like to Germany or to other places in Europe and potentially just other places in the world. A lot of places, these sausages, same sausages, like recipe's always the same. Many places they're called Wiener Würstchen, so Viennese sausages. We use Frankfurters for some specific ones too. One of it's the same ones. Feel free to send me a Discord a picture in DMs if you want. If you want to check if that's actually the same sausage we're talking about. The thing is, like I said, here and potentially some other places, they're called Frankfurters, and many places actually get it wrong, and I actually know it's wrong because I know the history of them. So that was so basically the man who came up with the idea and the recipe for the sausages was originally from Frankfurt, but he traveled for work reasons to Vienna and developed and came up with the recipe here in Vienna and developed the sausage here and started selling it. And it became wildly popular and then quickly spread outside of the city and into other regions and cities, and that was like 200 years ago, right? And back then, what would people say? They were like, oh, this new sausage, try that. And we're like, that's tasty. What kind of sausage is this? Oh, it's those new sausages from Vienna. So people call them the Viennese sausages because they were the sausages from Vienna. But actually, the guy who came up with the recipe, he named them after his home city of Frankfurt. And the name Frankfurter Würstchen is actually also on the patent for the recipe. So their real proper name is Frankfurter. And just many places get it wrong because it was just such a long time ago and people have been calling them Wiener Würstchen forever. And yeah, we have Vienna sausages, yeah. They're actually, the proper name for those is Frankfurter, but in many, many places they're called Vienna sausages. Just because they were invented here, or like the recipe was conceived here. There's Finnish sausages that look similar and those have a Finnish name. My understanding based on how we use it is the difference between the all beef and beef pork mixes in the sausages. Oh. So if you're being very accurate in the US, of Frankfurt is an all beef hot dog, and the Vienna sausage is a beef and pork, I believe. So I will even have to go and check the Frankfurters we have here, if that is all beef or beef and pork. That's an interesting thing to note, Lambert, but I didn't know that there's a distinction between the meat that's used.
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Yeah, what I said before we started all the sausage debate. What are you saying now, huh?
Really?
Yeah, really. Thanks, Cortella. Are you Laura? Or did you steal Laura's cup like you stole the salami? So yeah, it's not hard. Oh, you're actually wearing glasses. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, we do see a little hint on the glasses here. Loser.
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
Accidental theft? Because of bad eyesight? That's not an excuse. Like, how do you accidentally steal, like, 2 thick salamis? I'm not buying it.
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The early bird catches the criminal. Can you sign it?
Yeah, I guess so.
I will think. Listen, I was also thinking about the mug. I'll be like, okay, probably couldn't read it's Laura's, but still, is that an excuse? Like, if you have, I mean, you can do more than just read a name on the mug. Like, for example, if all the mugs are black and only Laura's is beige with a red stripe, you don't have to read Laura's name on it to know it's Laura's. And also he has glasses on. Like you just said.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
Inside Out reference. Okay, cool.
Oh, hello. How are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
Depressed. How are you?
I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did I remember to write down their professions in my deductions?
Not yet. Give me a second. I'll do that in a minute.
In
I'm going to
here
deduction.
must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need
Okay.
to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Okay. So, you are Mr. Ernst. Are you Manfred Ernst? Yep. Okay. Is your name Whitlock? Not Laura? Okay, what if you are Laura? Okay, you're Laura Angst. Ah, L. Angst. Definitely appropriate name.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the 3rd time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel it.
She,
Okay, we had that.
the 2 desks on this.
Medicine. Ah, Freddie Fredderson, okay. Telemetry, I had to trial and error there. I should probably fill in clues as much as I get them. Okay. Laura the giraffe works as a receptionist. The bear is... The least of was Manfred, right? Manfred Ernst, yes. Is the branch manager. Laura works in customer service. The crocodile called Freddy works in the operating office. 2 or 3 things are wrong. I'd love it if his name was Bear Bros. It's commitment to a job. True. Okay. Oh, damn! I'm dumb. Sophie is the giraffe. Okay, Sophie is the receptionist. The bear is Manfred. And to be the branch manager, Laura the cat works in customer service.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client. As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils.
No. Don't fall for the temptation. The fun fact, I'm seeing the fun fact. I never have not have enough time to read them. Stay strong,
I knew
buddy.
I had to stay strong.
Stay strong.
This wasn't what I was here for.
The temptation of toast.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting...
See, that's Margaret. Oh, please. It was something too contrary to popular belief, and then it was over.
I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
Uh-huh. You know, contrary to popular belief, most ducks don't file their taxes. That is funny. Okay, so we have Margaret. Oh, I can look into the fridge.
Dishwasher's broken again.
Uh-huh. You're here to fix it, or what?
What's wrong with these youngsters?
True, that's also what I was thinking about. Teenage boy commits tax evasion.
Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Okay, that's actually stupid.
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
I decided to break commit tax evasion one time, but then I finished it, just get back to it. Oh, you should.
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Okay.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's, company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
Well, that's an answer.
Maybe I should leave the dishwasher broken for a bit. That'll teach them a lesson.
Sadistic mechanic. Noted. Thick eyebrows. Oh, janitor. Okay. Sci-fi film. Alright, Penguin. What else is up with you? Like I just got an achievement for kicking over all the trash cans.
Yes, dear.
You looked really arrogant on your profile picture, but you actually have a nice voice.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen?
That's an interesting first question.
How many dead bodies have you encountered?
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times.
Ooh, Goose Times!
They called it the piggy bank case.
Well, welcome back, Rosie. Just in time for Reddit talk.
Did someone get shot?
Margaret, why are you so bloodthirsty?
What? No!
Beaten up?
Margaret?
No.
Margaret doesn't think I'm the absolute
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
I almost died when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia.
Oh damn, the Teething Turtles Mafia. That's the cousins of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles who fall into the dark side. Oh yeah, Margaret has all the true crime podcasts on her favorites list.
That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Is that how you met Anna?
Did they break your kneecaps?
Margaret!
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Margaret is a psychopath.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex.
Ooh.
But don't tell anyone.
And the gossiper.
Can you tell me anything about Laura Engst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work.
I'm amazed she has time for that, with that workload.
You need to keep this a secret, though.
Great source of information you are, Margaret.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective! I don't know what's going on at all!
And that must be super horrible for you. Motherly, I agree. Ooh, divorced. Recently divorced at that. I don't think baking makes someone immediately motherly. I mean, true, but like her whole demeanor. Yes, she's a gossiper, but I don't know. I see it, even without the whisk. Hungry? Get your own lunch. Looking for editor, unpaid. Okay, that's Laura and Sophie. Being besties. Halloween party. Cancelled. Budget cuts.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway.
True crime mother.
They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
What exactly was the jam incident? McQuacken? Okay, is this where the lunch was stolen? Because we have a handprint. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a paw print on the microwave.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Okay, Margaret. Is that chocolate? Oh no, wait, the sandwich. Okay, that's the... Sorry. It looked like its own item, but it's the top thingy for the lid. The lid for the sandwich box, okay? Alright, this is Laura's. Thanks for the food, Salami Bandit. Okay, our bandit has sharp claws. This is honestly rude. Like, this note essentially just says, fuck you. Fuck you, I enjoyed your meal, haha. RS. Okay, Chinese takeout, it looks like.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. So this is definitely Margaret. That's gonna be Rufus. Okay, we don't know who yet. High detective because her lunch was stolen by a coworker known as the Salami Bandit. Okay, it also appears we're still missing a coworker, so it could be them who hired us. Okay, Margaret, the sheep, works in customer service. The penguin is Rufus, right? Yeah. Works as a janitor. That will be the last person we're missing. I think we're missing the first name yet. Okay. Did it just say dogs are 70% more likely to solve crimes?
The cold air ruffled my feathers,
Really? With all that rain?
and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
The bus driver. The one we read about. Has the most work going on.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
Well, bottles just lying around on Bear's properties. The plastic bottles and a lot of some other glass ones as well. But yeah, a lot of trash lying around for sure.
Oh, it's cold out, but if I go inside, I have to face Sophie.
Ah, so are you Sophie's ex, Mr. Petrovich?
Hey man, this isn't the bus. You'll have to walk south.
What? I'm not here to take a...
Well-proportioned nose equals handsome. Boris, okay. Well, just realized they call Bear Buzz a doggy version of Cat Buzz. Why didn't you call me out? That could look like a dog. Yeah, but it's also called Bear Buzz. So, like, really, Catilla, shaking my head. What? Hands in pockets isn't bad manners. Boris is standing out in the cold in the rain. Excuse me? Not how my brain works. Alright, Boris Petrovich.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
I just saw I got a ducks in a row achievement. Not sure what that's for. Probably successful deductions, if I had to guess. I'm guessing you are my client, Boris.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business.
So no one has called me.
I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Okay, how about Sophie, your ex?
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
You can't try and talk to her if you don't go inside, darling.
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
Okay.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
I don't know.
I don't work here.
That
I
is well.
thought you were a detective.
But that's not my case.
Oh, it's cold. If I go inside, I have...
Okay, so I only have 2 lines.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. bags full of dirty gym clothes.
Okay, I can get a duffel bag that looks identical to the one Freddy has. Can I make a little switcheroo?
Someone left their bag. Ugh.
Okay, so I have to figure out who hired me. Well, then let's go back to the kitchen and see who doesn't have their own lunch. Yes, I'm stealing things, and you know I love stealing things. Okay, let's look in the fridge again. Okay, so Margaret has her sandwich. Laura has her energy drink. Who's the victim here? Who got the lunch stolen? And RS. Whoever is RS. Okay, so Rufus has a Chinese takeout. Margaret and Laura still have both. Have both their lunches in there. The question is if Manfred would store his lunch in the kitchen and get his lunch stolen. And who would eat salami? I don't know, for some reason I don't think Sophie would eat salami. Freddy has salami, but he also has a receipt that indicates he bought the salami he has. So why steal salami if he already bought it, you know? I feel like Manfred might be a client. No? Okay. And with Boris. Not that easy. Or is it Laura's? Ah!
So
Because
it was Laura who called me.
Because it's... Okay. Because it's next to Laura's energy drink? Interesting. I mean, I guess Laura... Did Laura deny she called us in? She was too busy taking calls. Huh, okay.
I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second?
Yeah, because I'm busy.
What? Well, you should have told me you're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
Ugh. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft. And what they were planning in the kitchen.
Well, Margaret has batter on her whisk, so I'm guessing she's baking a cake, probably a birthday cake for Sophie, whose birthday it is today. Alright, Margaret is planning a surprise birthday party. Sophie.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. They didn't actually forget her birthday.
Although I'm actually surprised that Laura has additional lunch in the office other than an energy drink. Like, I would have totally bought it. Like, in my mind, Laura was totally someone who just runs on energy drinks 24/7.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? Your yarn ball is still on the bus. Which route were you on?
Can you tell me more about Freddie Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you.
Speaking of birthday parties, in the unlikely event that we ever meet in person, please promise not to throw me a surprise party. I promise, Catilla. No surprise birthday party ever for you.
Freddy?
Trigger warning!
He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that?
Okay. And no surprise birthday party for Rosie. Also noted. Surely the hardest promise I've ever had to make you. Yep. Absolutely hardest promise ever.
What an incompetent waste of office space!
Ooh, hitting hard.
Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Damn. Okay, let's talk about Sophie. That's fun fact right now. Ducks migrate thousands of miles to escape your whining. Nice, thank you.
I'm so bored.
I can tell, Sophie.
I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
Also, I mean, I've seen it before, but now it makes it very cute that Sophie has a little kitty on her desk. And is friends with Laura, you know? In grade 10, my friends threw me a surprise birthday party despite me telling them no, and I openly wept in the restaurant for mortification and anxiety. Oh no, Rosie. So sorry.
So, do you have an idea?
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but...
You know what they say? Everything before the birth is meaningless.
if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
Okay, that's fair though. It was a shitty Canadian chain restaurant too, so modification was extra. Oh, Rosie, I'm so sorry. You get some extra thick hugs for that. That sounds horrible. I've also had a birthday party as a kid, and I unironically talked about it in therapy last night. Not friends with those people anymore. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I've had my share of unpleasant birthdays. Like, I think for fighting for top spot of horrible birthday parties is either the birthday where I invited my whole class and no one showed up, or even though one day before everyone claimed they would be coming. That was amazing. Or the one that was a birthday party with just my closest family, and my great grandma tripped, fell downstairs, and broke her shoulder. And you're forgetting surprises in front of the birthday party. Happening twice. That's good. You come to my birthday party thing.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
I swear Boris gotta be Sophie's ex.
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him.
Yes, he did. Thanks, guys.
I mean, I guess he's good looking, but...
It is coming up, by the way, my birthday. It's this month.
My god, is he boring.
He did seem a bit of a snooze, yeah. Online party. Oh, we'll see. Maybe birthday stream. Yeah, it's soon. I mean, you can check in Ryan's Discord. I'm not sure. I think the last year birthday bot remembered me.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but...
Again, everything before the bot is meaningless.
she can't keep her mouth shut.
That's absolutely true.
It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
Yeah, that's true. Margaret is sweet and all, but a horrible gossiper.
I can't leave now.
Okay, so I can't talk to the angry customer outside.
I need to solve the case.
Rosie found it. GG.
It says server room. It's locked.
Okay, you know what? Let me go back to Freddy. I mean, I guess I could also talk to Manfred. Alright, for a second I thought Laura looked even more unhappy than she did before.
You're still here.
I have a feeling you're not enjoying my company.
Not particularly.
Okay, so we know the Salami thief has sharp claws. That only eliminates Sophie, Rufus, I guess Margaret, because I guess Margaret is supposed to be some kind of sheep, and Boris. It leaves us with Laura, but I'm guessing Laura probably didn't steal her own lunch and call us about it. Manfred and Freddy. I mean, Freddy was instantly suspicious because of the salami in the duffel bag, but that also has a receipt. So just coming back in here was like, what if Ernst is a thief? A bear has sharp claws. The big boss stealing his co-worker's lunch, or his office worker's lunch. Not nice, not nice.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker.
But he has the most rounds.
But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
That's why he has the most rounds. I already know Kat's birthday is in around your birthday, Rosie. Ooh. I only remembered very vaguely, because Kat wasn't too specific, which is fine. So I only remembered a vague date-ish kind of thing for Kat. And now I guess I have to remember that vaguely it's your birthday as well. Like I have to put that down in my calendar on my phone. That's actually something I do for people I care about in the community. Like I have Ella's birthday in there and Panda's, for example. And I'm gonna add yours as well. Or like for Kat it would be like the vague time of, hey, around here. Congratulate Kat for the birthday. Okay,
what is Rufus Sedaris like?
Yeah, not the greatest janitor, but
I feel like no one is the greatest at their job, at least in Manfred's mind. No, you're really sweet.
he came with the building.
He came with the building? Okay.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee.
Okay. Some praise.
She basically does the work of 5 people.
Mm-hmm. By the way, why is him having his paws also degrees? And you think that's good and not at all and you think that's good and not at all harmful to her health? I mean, sure, as the big boss, there are over 1,000 ducks. That's a fun fact. Well, of course, as a big boss capitalist, that's good for him because he only has to pay one person to get the work of 5 people done. Of course, he likes it.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Oh yeah, by the way, I can see a bunch of mugs on your desk. What's that about?
Why don't you just return them?
Yeah.
I do!
You have 1 mug in your hand and I see 4 on the desk behind you. What do you mean you return mugs? And they're not even empty. Dude.
Just not every day.
Yeah, and I'm guessing you get, like, looking at the state of these mugs, all still completely filled. You, my dude, get coffee for the same reason I get a glass of water when I'm at the office. Purely for show. I thought he was drinking a bunch of cups every day. Well, then he'd be drinking from 5 cups at the same time. And then here's 4 generic, non-branded, non-personalized standard mugs and Laura's personalized one just to piss her off.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me.
You sure about that?
He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
That's a low bar, buddy. Then he doesn't have to walk back and forth getting refills, you know? Yeah, he only has to walk back and forth. Or like, are you telling me he carries 5 cups of coffee at one time and doesn't trip and doesn't spill everything? Trays exist? I don't see a tray. And I'm not buying that he gets a tray and then goes back to the kitchen and back to his place just to put the tray away. Maybe it's in the drawer. Look, I'm just not buying it, okay?
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
Excuse me. You're telling me you go to bouldering conventions? Bouldering? Like, am I misunderstanding what bouldering is? Like, when I hear bouldering, it's like that extreme climbing kind of sport. You're telling me you do that, bro? Such a of all the possibilities, a true detective, Catilla. I'm proud of you. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like Freddy's full of shit.
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
No, I think like the stinky gym bag is yours. And the one with the thick salami isn't.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine.
Then whose is it?
It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Surprise salami!
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
The one with all the salami. Oh, it's a Friends episode.
Don't you have an angry customer?
Really?
Okay, that's the dialogue we've had already. Bro. Yeah, you have shop claws. One-ish coin. And I see a button there. Okay, interesting. So I'm guessing I can talk about more stuff with Boris, Margaret, and Rufus. Yeah, I still need some tips on the culprit. Alright, then I guess back to the kitchen. Also, fun fact, ducks were the first species to abolish monarchy. Very revolutionary species.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Dishwashers, bro. What's wrong with these? Don't know how to treat things. Why would they put the mugs in?
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
She's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Okay, the way you just said that makes me think you are having an affair.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
Okay, no,
That's
I have
an
already...
inappropriate question.
Also, I have not pointed it out yet. Let me read the... Okay, no fun fact this time. Look at all these cup noodles. Free ramen at the office. Ducks can breathe for... Really? Up to 72 hours? Come on, that must be fake.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared.
Things in it disappeared.
And others appeared.
So the salami disappeared and the gym clothes appeared. Yeah, you switched the bags.
Very suspicious.
Uh-huh.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Okay, so we have two duffel bags. One is Freddy's with dirty gym clothes, and one is the Salami Bandits with the stolen salami. But it also has a receipt. Or is like, so is there Freddy who goes to the gym, who goes bouldering? Someone else with a similar duffel bag who buys a lot of salami and has a receipt for it, and someone
Everyone
else who
here is
steals.
being really unhelpful.
Absolutely. So unhelpful.
Hey man, this isn't you'll have to walk south.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not here to take...
Okay, so Freddy is being framed by Laura because Freddy picked up the wrong bag. Or because Boris... No? I mean, Freddy has the wrong bag, obviously. Yeah, so no one hits. Or is he Freddy being framed by the Salami Bandit?
It was as I thought. Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone! It's time for you know what?
Okay, the music in the sequence just now was very Detective Conan reminiscent.
Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Surprise!
No way.
Yes, way.
This is all for me?
All for you, darling. Oh, the new cat. Salami!
A letter?
And wait, a sci-fi book? But Sophie's a K-pop fan. Well, I guess that was Rufus's gift, huh?
Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for Salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredrickson's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Fredrickson.
Listen, I'm also not a fan of Freddy, but he's really being framed here.
By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Okay, the present, the message, the business. Depends on the present, depends on the present. Also, I mean, look, the only cute present here is the cat. That was probably Laura's. Like, the sci-fi book was probably gifted by the sci-fi fan, Rufus. But, like, Sophie's a K-pop fan. Like, is a sci-fi novel really something Sophie would enjoy? And that looks like a ring. Was it
It's
Boris's?
a heart-shaped necklace.
Heart-shaped necklace. That must be from
Looks
Boris.
tacky.
That was probably from Boris.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie.
That was probably Laura.
It says limited edition.
See, that's like the only... I mean, the necklace is also kind of cute, I guess. But that's really something that... Where I'm like, okay, yeah, Sophie would love that. The heart-shaped necklace, I'm not sure she would like it. Like, it's a nice gesture, but, you know, not everyone appreciates jewelry, and not everyone appreciates jewelry gifted by everyone. Talking from experience here. But, like, the limited edition cat plushie, when we've already seen a similar plushie on her desk, I believe that's actually something Sophie would enjoy.
It's a heart-shaped...
I want to... What the fuck? Oh! Sexy aliens. Alright, maybe this is Margaret after all. Questionable title. Sexy aliens want my... Sexy aliens want my number by Suffer Saridas. That's totally written by Rufus Sidurus. That's just the first name and last name backwards. Oh, then he and Margaret are totally having a thing. Well, like, I guess they're mahjong. We're totally reading the book, by the way. Their mahjong evenings are maybe research for the novel. Book club. Alright. Captain Brightbeak. That has to be Rufus. Stared deep into the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them. And they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue. And there were 43. Okay. Okay. All of them wore shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. This is so amazingly written, by the way. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. That is the most stellar writing I've ever encountered. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented, word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. Alright, fun fact, by the way. Take away all the horniness in this, and this is around the writing level my mother has with her elementary schools. We have to make Ryan play this, even if just for the creative writing analysis. Oh, I would love that. Like for the next Wheel of Games. But you guys have to help me. If we have another Wheel of Games and I put that on the list, you have to vote for it. You have to vote for it. No, not the camera. Camera, you've been so good. Okay, sorry. The camera has been so good for such a long time. Yeah, so if you're putting this in the pot for the next Wheel of Games, you guys have to vote for it. So next time we can try and get him to play Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. Hey, you look cute. A mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? Okay, can I turn the page somehow? Like I need the name of the lead alien because that's gonna be Margaret and that's gonna be her password.
Oh. Oh, God. What did I just read?
A work of art. McQuack. Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, edgelords. Okay, so the first letter is always marked already, so this is secret. It's clearly a coded message. You don't let us read all of it? Yeah, we want to read all 651 pages. Excuse me? This game is a scam. So B-E-B-Q-U-I quiet or E-L-S-E or else. Ooh, Sophie's being threatened. Lord's cocky attitude.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
This letter has a strange message to it. There must be more to it. Yeah, and I already know what it is. Sayonara, edgelords. I mean, honestly, that letter by the Salami Bandit is better written than that drivel.
Do you think she liked my present?
I think she did.
I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh. I should really get back to work.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
I love that we can leave here. We can leave and be like, yeah, you figure that out on your own, darling.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
The cake does look nice, though. How many candles do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8. Is that only 9 candles? Yeah, it's only 9 candles. Sorry that we have your 9th birthday ruined, Sophie.
What can you possibly do?
I will find the culprit.
Leave me alone. That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
So, what happens to the cake now?
Really? That's your issue?
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
Uh-oh, Laura didn't log out of her computer.
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling
important.
asleep just reading the title.
Important manual, though. A dumb pen name. And it's just his name backwards. Yeah, already. Straight to InfoSec. Yep, I already know this. Complaints. Laura. Candy please clean their desk. I can smell it until here. Okay, operations officer.
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
Oh.
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has on her computer.
A chat with Alien and Cutie. Okay, yeah, she and the janitor definitely delete everything. westvpn.exe. Secret cake recipes 21. Never gonna give you Oh, just Margaret and the janitor having a cutie chat. Messages with cutie, yeah. And they're gonna give you up. Okay, Bearbus International vouchers for CS agents. Voucher codes, 3-hour delay compensation. Okay, we have a standard voucher code for a 3-hour delay compensation. Nice. And another one for booked on next bus. Oh, vacation. Planned trip.
Who is this person she's messaging?
Well, it's a cutie alien. Okay. Sophie received the following presents from her colleagues. Laura gave a plushie. Rufus gave a book. Boris, like, is it a Boris or Margaret? Gave a necklace. Got stolen, books got stolen, cake got stolen. The cake isn't this there. Letters got stolen. Necklaces.
So,
There's-
nothing got stolen after all.
Yeah, Salami was just a threat.
It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
Also, ducks are excellent skateboarders. Can I get
It
into
says
the server?
it's locked.
Okay, still can't get in there, huh?
They really think I've done it! Duck Detective, you have to help me! You know it wasn't me, right?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise.
Yeah, it still has the salami bag. Look, the salami bandit has a lot of salami.
I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
Healthy diet.
Do you know anything about this letter?
I'm still quite sus about Mr. Ernst.
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Fredersen. Only he would find this funny. I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Fredersen's misconducts.
The only reason crime isn't high is because ducks have their eyes open. At all times. Beware of ducks. And geese.
It wasn't Fredersen.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprits soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you.
Oh, also we mustn't forget about the family portrait. There's something secret hidden behind there. Maybe a stack of salami.
This will be Fredersen's last day.
Okay, what's your beef with Fredersen? I don't really care how long it takes. You said no manager ever.
Not a fan of all that high school drama. People just cry over everything these days.
Customs procedures for passengers entering from the west border. Okay. Alright, right. The salami, the receipt for the salami was in West currency, right? Which again makes it is a neat little nod. Since apparently this is a German game, we'll have to check that. Sorry, I didn't check before. I hadn't for this game, and I didn't expect it to be a German production, but apparently it is, given by the names and some other hints. Then you would have then having that kind of West thing would be a nod to the separation of Germany after, like during the Cold War, where we had Eastern Germany and Western Germany. Allowed goods. Personal items worth less than 500 Mark. Also, the Mark was the currency in Germany before the euro. Notify the local police about suspicious activity. 03051777. Prohibited goods, weapons, plants. More than 10 trombones. Remember that customer on the phone? Wanted to take 12 trombones on the bus? Clearly prohibited. Meat, so no salami on the bus. Potatoes. Books not in the interest of the eastern states. How do you determine that? Luggage will be checked at the bus station. For more information, visit Pretzel Customs. Okay. Gun, scary.
What do they
Amazing
have against
deduction.
potatoes?
Yeah, true. What do you have against potatoes?
Maybe it was too romantic.
Mm-hmm. The heart necklace.
Did Sophie ask about me?
She didn't.
Sorry.
Ah, I see.
She is too busy crying right now, I'm afraid. I'm sure there are censorship rules that can easily determine which books to ban. True, I didn't think about that, but these probably exists.
Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Okay, so Sophie received a scary message. Note that silly message contained a scary letter.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why.
Okay, so salamis are being illegally imported from Salsiccia.
That explains all the high-grade salami.
That is it. It's not really a thief. It's someone who illegally imports salami from the West. And now because of the switcheroo with the bag by clumsy Frenchson, they had to invent the salami bandit. So if bread is booze, is salami cocaine? Let's say it is. But no, honestly, for real, during the Cold War, salami was actually something that people smuggled across the border. Like, I know stories personally from people who say, yeah, during the time of the Cold War, we went to Hungary, and on our way back, we smuggled salamis. Because, like, Hungarian salamis are, like, absolutely delicious and top tier. And they weren't allowed to be imported into non-UdSSR countries. And that was one of the things people actually smuggled across the border. And thanks for adding the code, Catilla.
I just needed to find out who was behind this.
My money is still unearned.
The mystery of the Salami Bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the Salami Bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East,
The music
and selling
again.
it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the Salami Bandit
Just knows
that had a
something.
hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees.
Again, it's cosa juicy in Italian. For information. Thank you, Gunbrecht.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
I mean, the thing is, who could smuggle salami? Like, in theory, someone who was driving the bus all the time. So, technically, Boris could. But does Boris seem to be the kind of person to smuggle? The guy's shop was juicy sausages. Don't shoot the messenger. We would never shoot you, Lambrecht. Especially not for a comment like juicy sausages.
Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off, playing on her computer phone like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Emphasizing serious conclusions. Our conclusions are extremely serious.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
I'm afraid not.
Who is the murderer?
Margaret!
I...
Leave your
What?
panties on.
No one died!
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
He actually is.
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random duck that waddled into this office?
Hold on. Don't you dare call me random.
I'm leaving.
No, you are not.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Rufus is sounding suspicious for all this protesting. Actually, yeah. But I think like Rufus is out as a suspect because of the paw print. Like my money is still unearned. Like for a second I thought maybe the salami is stacked. Like I imagine behind the family portrait there's a safe, either just filled with money from selling the illegally imported salami, or with salami and money.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
Oh, don't you dare leave now, Manfred.
Now that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Yeah, secret compartments even more incriminating than being grumpy.
Maybe.
Methinks the penguin
Listen,
protest
everybody!
too much. Don't you all leave the kitchen. I have an important announcement to make.
It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
Yes.
I need to get back to work.
No.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
You're undermining my authority here.
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
No respect.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Yes, please.
Like this?
Yup, you're doing great.
Doing amazing, sweetie. Also, ducks share 95% of their genetic makeup with bananas. Great fun fact.
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Can certainly try, darling.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Because you also share an unreasonable amount of DNA with bananas. Was it banana or was it cucumbers? And also fruit flies?
Huh?
Also, folding a duck more than 7 times is theoretically impossible. Where's Ernst? Ding! Smash his pencils? Yeah, let's wreck his office.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
Oh, of course it's a safe. CS00BD. CS00BD. Fruit flies are also banana flies in Finnish, so you're pretty sure it's bananas. Sounds. Bananas is definitely true. Oh, okay. Oh, very interesting. Because we'd be like, what do you mean we're so close to fruit fries? And the teacher would go, if you think that's smart, you're almost as close to bananas. I mean, maybe that's his kids. Like CS and BD. Another Fred in this business. No wonder Manfred hates Frederick Fredderson. True. Oh, Laura's not back to work. Oh, of course. Eugene McQuacklin at duck-detective.bsky. Oh, hey! At duck-detective.bluesky. McQuacklin is on Blue Sky. Nice. I'm not sure if I would call it stalking. Throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice. Looking for a job. Will do almost anything. Buy my book. Yeah, well, if they actually made the account, if it's the Duck Detective, that would be really funny. Okay, murder at the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Bikel lost his mind. A kidnapping and a kingpin. Never kidnap a king penguin. Kingpin on his birthday.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Where's Sophie? Hey! Am I the asshole for expecting my coworkers to remember my birthday? No, you aren't. It's my 23rd birthday today, and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice. High expect... What? How is a birthday card high expectations? Yes. What? What? Sophie's I'm gonna be on Reddit at work. Unknown number anymore. I'll tell them everything. Don't. You block this number. Click here to unblock. I guess we know why Eugene got dumped. Yeah, I
Can't believe
guess.
she complained about this online.
Again, voice sexy, but like relationship stuff, subpar. Okay, that's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie Windheimer.
What a dramatic turn.
that she's being kidnapped. Yeah, I was just about to say, that looks suspiciously like the handwriting from the Salami thief birthday message.
I should keep this as evidence.
Like if we look at... Here, it's the same pen. The S's look similar. The I's. The double L's. Yeah, that was pretty much not written by Sophie. This shit is suspicious.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Also the cat on the floor. I don't think Sophie, no matter how upset she is, would have thrown her kitten on the floor.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
That was the customs number.
It says
still locked?
server room. It's locked.
Okay, still locked. Okay, last number on the phone. What are you doing here, huh? Yeah, notify the local police. Oh no, it was the police. So someone tried to call the police, huh? 72 hours. I was also like 70 hours. That was a lot.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No.
Yeah, that gotta be a fake fact.
I can't say it comes at a surprise.
Like, unless you tell me ducks can breathe through their ass, but like, otherwise it has to be fake.
She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
You are so sus, dude. Well, then no, you'd code that, Catilla. Thank you. Maybe that's how they play saxophone, maybe.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
That's the flute they play with their ass, I'm pretty sure. We have a quote about that somewhere.
Are you writing?
No.
I can be your ghostwriter.
I'll think about it. What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Okay. So, Sophie. Okay, so kidnapped is right. Right, like Sophie got kidnapped because Salami wanted to leave? Or maybe I'm just missing the correct words. Sophie got kidnapped because she wanted to cry. Relatable. Okay, so the thing is, let me look at the map. Wait. Something about the coffee machine in the kitchen? Right. There's something here. Oh, it's a phone. KTS Enjoy. Oh, that's Sophie's phone. Almost dead. Are your parents still angry at you? As well as huh? Okay. Nonsensical messages. Typing while crying bad. The quote dog is going to need theme steps, stealing ass, murder, and an ass tag. I'll be working on it. Like, I'm not sure. I think we only have one about murder, or maybe more. Like in a more vague sense about like death and killing and people dying. I'll be working on it.
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
And what is a phone doing here?
Someone forgot their phone.
Or someone else placed it here. Still not enough clues. Code 5 conscious murder. Well, no one died though. Oh yeah, that is like code 9 I can get behind. Even though also that is not technically murder.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to senior customer service agent.
Oh yeah, code 21 is definitely about murder. Code 11 is definitely a threat, yeah.
Signed by LX.
Okay, CS BD It's a 1-digit code. Or is it CSOOBD? Ripping out all the bad quotes now, all yeah. Spirit Fair was so much fun though. Yeah, I mean, quote 34 definitely mentions murder, but it wasn't me. That was Cats. Oh, the bag. It's hinting me I can look at the bag? What happened? What about the bag? Am I supposed to be able to open the bag?
Detective work isn't easy. I was sure I would be able to crack this.
Can I look at anything? Like, I feel like I should be able to look at something. And yeah, tell me, look. Or is it just, okay, something in the office? Is that just it? Something in the office? Yeah, I mean, I have to save here. Oh wait, no, customer service. Is it the number of people? We have 2 in customer service. 1 in operations, 1 bus driver. No. I don't know what you have about code 62. That's a fantastic sentiment to have, Catilla. Okay, so CS is customer service, OO is operations, and BD is bus driver. Boris. Boris is the bus driver. Yeah, Margaret also works. No, wait, we had 4 bus drivers. Just Boris is the only one. Wait. We have 4 bus drivers, right? We got it!
I did it!
Don't remind me of Code 63. That was such an intense moment. And I just cracked the safe.
Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Keys. Server room key. Ooh. Dear Ingrid, haha. Look, the same handwriting again. Different handwriting? Okay. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently. But things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Demands employee of the month. TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Do all these things and nothing will happen to you. TV in my room? Employee of the... Whoa, wait. Are you telling me it was Rufus after all? Me employee of the month. Make me employee of the month. Are you telling me it was Rufus after all? What?
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
Because who wanted to snitch? Manfred? Like Sophie is the one who kidnapped. Oh no, Sophie wanted to snitch. Okay, well
Sophie got kidnapped.
Hey Panda, welcome in. Yeah, I was at the hairdresser's today.
There must be more to this.
Okay, still only see 2 clues for more business. How you doing, darling? Okay, let's go to the server room.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Going into the server room.
Secret detective business.
Mm-hmm.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm.
What's he keeping in all these boxes?
Salami.
I don't think it's meant to do this.
That cable management, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pino. We get dishes and they're gonna prep to be on a call-in show. Oh. First of all, hugs for you. And thanks for that. What's the calling show about? Like, is it something political? Oh, we can investigate us. You wish you were that red cable? Oh. Our head is not tight, it's not doing good. Damn, we're looking sad. I mean, we look sad to begin with, but that is just extra sad look. It's on cricket. Oh.
Has that been there the whole day?
Okay, I see the books. Okay, so it is Rufus after all. I was so keyed in on Manfred. Not to shame crumbs. Throwing more pencils around.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Odyssey Island. Kraken Academy, okay. Games. Bear's 100 Schmark voucher. New unused 100 Schmark voucher. Now selling for 80 Schmark. Insider trading, huh? I mean, I know that's not our insider trading, but like... Rivers is shady! The required notification Cadilla is currently eating cake. The same cake. The third time. The raspberry chocolate one or a different cake. Also, enjoy. How to delete easy sellings history. Lisa, okay. This isn't Google. Uh-huh. Asking your kid. Camera playback. Oh, absolutely want to know. Shout out to Panda for asking. Pine cone cake. Kapikaku. Did I pronounce that somewhat right? Probably
What's up
not.
with these Bear Bus vouchers on eBay?
Doesn't it taste like pinecone? Oh, I'd hope so. Looks like a pinecone. Alright, so. More shady business. Let's get to work. Alright, so Rufus blackmailed Manfred to make him her stay quiet about the voucher. Margaret is the one that provides the vouchers to Rufus. Blackmaid Sophie, stay quiet about Rufus illegally selling vouchers. Okay. Pretty close. It's just the wrong part of the word, but the sounds are good. Just is always on the first syllable. So kapikaku. Okay, so definitely Rufus is illegally selling vouchers. I think Margaret is the one that provides the vouchers because on her computer we saw the voucher codes. Kidnap Sophie? That didn't change anything. Okay, that definitely here Rufus is correct.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers.
I can't believe that Margaret is in on it. I just stressed it in a weird way. No, it's not your fault. I'm just when it says, "Oh, you're pronouncing it good," just stressing the wrong part. I never know how to do it. Okay, the first one was more like kapikaku.
It might be illegal, but
I really can't believe that Margaret is in on this. Like, Rufus being shady is like one thing, but Margaret? That was best friend? Hey.
this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami bandit get away with this.
Okay, so is Manfred still the Salami bandit? Like posing as the bandit because he's also being pressured by
It was
Rufus?
finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Panda here had like 50 nicknames in college. Alright, the kidnapping. Sophie is at the Salami bandits. Home. In a box? No, okay. Interesting that I have all the clues for this. Where could Sophie be?
What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Yeah, well, and Rufus is a criminal. Of course, he doesn't like that we're snooping around in there. Ah, that's closed now. Okay, so maybe Sophie's in the bus. Of course, he's slipping out. Yes. Is at Bear Bus's station in a bus. Under a bus? On a bus? Okay, so that's in. Alright, you know, let me take that one.
Manfred is the Salami bandit.
Too bad Sophie wasn't one of those trash cans who found her right away. Hey.
That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Frederson ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
Okay, but the kidnapping. Okay, their in is correct. Okay, so Bear Bus has to be correct, yeah. In Bear Bus's station. Office.
Oh my God! That's where she is being kept! It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this?
Rufus and
I
Margaret.
had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Have all the clues. The infatuation. Okay. Like, is everyone involved in this? Boris is the bandit's accomplice, used to date Sophie, and the Salami bandit needed someone who could convince Boris into helping. Or is that Sophie? It's the bandits. Don't say lava. I feel like for smuggling, Boris needed to be involved. He used to date Sophie, so I needed someone who could convince Boris into not murdering. Selling? No. No, it has to be Boris, right? Boris is the Salami bandit's accomplice because he used to date Sophie. Or wouldn't that be Sophie then? Sophie's the accomplice? Please don't tell me it's Lava. Needed to date Boris. Okay, Sophie is an accomplice. That is.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this.
So like, is everyone in on this whole salami smuggling thing other than Freddy and Laura? It almost seems like it. Okay, dirty work. Is the salami bandits? Because I needed someone who could easily carry out the...
The salami bandit wasn't working alone!
It makes sense considering they're the only people working. That's what you said.
It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
See, that's what something I had earlier was like, okay, if Manfred is the big bad and is the salami bandit and like smuggling salami, then like, I mean, he's at the office. Like he needs, and basically the bus driver needs to drive the bus with the salami across the border. Like I doubt that Manfred would be at the office and out there buying salami all the time, so someone else needs to be involved.
Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits.
So that means basically everyone other than Laura and Freddy. Like legit everyone else was involved.
But first, I had to free Sophie.
Oh,
Don't you me.
Sophie! What happened?
what's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
Ooh, also the phone in the kitchen wasn't Sophie's, it was someone else's, and someone else that Sophie was texting, probably Laura's. And Laura's messages, Sophie's messages were all like wonky because she was tied up and couldn't text properly.
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
Let me tell it then. The detective has it all figured out. Thanks, Catilla was just about to allow that. Hope Laura works through her shit, absolutely. Like, Laura deserves a promotion, and a raise, and a vacation, and a spa. Like, day, week, whatever. And... like, everything.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Britzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Yep.
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty?
Everyone other than Laura and Freddy.
Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling.
The system.
Who should get arrested for their crimes?
I mean, if Manfred is like the head behind everything, then him.
Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Yes.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
He did do a kidnap, that also, yeah. So, should Sophie be arrested? I'm not sure. The thing is, I don't know what she gained from that. Like, what did she gain? From talking Boris into this? I think Salami smuggling is victimless, personally. Well, it still is a crime. You know what? I'm gonna be hard. I'm gonna arrest everyone who's involved in this shit. I also don't think it should be illegal, but it's a cruel world out there.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested? He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind.
Not even a cop anymore. Yeah, but I'm gonna call the cops on them, and I'm gonna tell the cops, hey, him, and her. That's who you have to arrest.
I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie!
And also Margaret and Rufus, please.
Boris!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
You think this is going to impress Anna? No idea. Or will you announce that they're going to murder you? Well, then I don't have to worry about Anna.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts?
Provide better service, how about that?
If anyone actually worked in this office,
Well, at least one person does.
we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Hey! I work!
Uh-huh.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions.
Because she deserves it.
How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company?
And that's the next thing. Like, Rufus and Margaret also absolutely need to go to jail.
And then threaten me!
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation!
Oh, girl.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
Like, if the game does not let me report on Rufus just as much as the other three, I'm gonna flip my shit.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it! You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch.
Yeah, and I did. Manfred. And while doing that, I uncovered a ring of Salami smugglers, a blackmailer, and a voucher thief.
Not accuse my best friend of smuggling!
Yeah, well, if she's involved in it, that's not my fault.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning! Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My god, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill. And the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson.
Can I also throw Freddy in jail, please? And yet, why should Boris get extra jail? I don't get it.
The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress.
Really? Only them?
But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Okay. I'm honestly upset that I cannot arrest Rufus. Like, Margaret is another thing, but Rufus? I think Rufus is as big, if not bigger, of an asshole than Manfred. Yeah, I'm also surprised because, like, Boris is kind of the weakest link. Like, he gets lured in by his love interest and probably knew the least what was going on here. Like, I was just being cruel right now. Yeah, but 98% of players decided to arrest Manfred. What's the other 2%? That the other 2% has to be for an achievement or something. 65 decided to arrest Sophie, 70 decided to arrest Boris, of course. And that's credits. That was a fun little game. 2% abolition. Really, since we're having it on screen right now, I really like the voice acting. That was really cute. And yeah, overall, fun little story. Surprising twist, I have to say. And yeah. Definitely more simple. Like, after playing it, I'm not sure if I would go back to my statement saying it's meant for a younger audience. Like, it's not overly complex, but I think like young teens is probably kind of a target audience.
Oh, crap.
But yeah, it's more on the simple side mechanic-wise, but it was a lot of fun and it really has its charm.
I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura.
You think she's gonna pay you after everything?
Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Need a ride?
Oh god, no. Not Fredison.
I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
Are we that desperate?
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun!
No.
Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
No.
Yeah, fine.
Ugh.
Great! Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Jesus Christ.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I could be your sidekick.
Please don't. Okay, so the sequel like came out a couple days ago, I believe. I'll have to go check if yeah, it's called Duck Detective: The Ghost of Glamping. I'll have to go and check if Freddy is actually back as our sidekick. I hope not. But yeah, that was Duck Detective, the secret salami. It was indeed a big secret about that salami. And it was also very big salamis, don't get me wrong. But yeah, like I said, fun game. Enjoyed it. It has definitely a lot of charm and character. And some really smooth music. Massive salamis everywhere. Alright then, that is almost 4 hours. It took me a little longer than how long to be told me, probably because of chatting and because I was not as good in solving these puzzles as I thought I would be. They were a little bit tougher than I expected. But I did it! Yeah. So, thanks everyone for being here. I will try to keep streaming across the week. Not sure about Wednesday. I am at the office on Wednesday. Fun salami stream. Thank you guys. Yeah, no idea what we're gonna play next. Like I said, Expedition 33 will probably be recorded off stream. That's very much decided now. And back to eating bread. Hey, careful with the bread, don't overdo it. Like a little is okay. Also, isn't bread like in Finland? Isn't it really hard to buy bread? Like, isn't that like locked away and you can only buy one loaf at a time and stuff like that? Not actual bread, you know, bread. You have mini croissants? Mmm. Tasty. Just no, like bland croissants, or do they have a filling? On alcohol, it's not that hard. It's just owned by the state. Maybe that was Sweden then, where they have like really tough, where you can only buy alcohol in specific stores and only like limited bottles, and they check everyone's ID and it's locked away and stuff like that. No fillings. You could fill them yourself if you have jam or Nutella or peanut butter or anything tasty. But like just croissants by themselves are also nice. And I'm just hearing that it's, again, apparently it's raining. Yeah, but I'm making it sound way harder to get alcohol than it is. Hey, look, compared to here, it is hard. Which I'm not, like, listen, I'm not against that. if you have drinking age, you can totally buy a reasonable amount of alcohol very easily. Okay. Like, but hey, that's the thing, reasonable. Like, here you can buy an unreasonable amount of alcohol very easily if you're of drinking age. The rivers in Dach flow with alcohol. They sure as hell do. I mean, that's actually a topic of discussion though. Like how cheap alcohol is and how easy it is to get. That is probably not a good thing. And also, like this is just some private observations, I guess. Like last year, sometime last fall, I got really mad. I have to go to the store next to the grocery store to buy it. But see, it's a separate store next to the grocery store. That's also something different. Like, again, I'm not against that. But yeah, last year at the start of fall, like late summer, early fall, there was a time where I swear we had alcohol on sale at a different like supermarket chain every week. Like I would see commercial for alcohol being on sale on the one chain in 1 week, and then a couple of days later being on sale for being on sale in another chain, and then after that, like a couple of days after that, and another, and it was like, okay, we've had like 3 or 4 weeks now where basically all the supermarket chains are having sales one after the other for alcohol, and I'm like, first of all, if we just want to get drunk and don't want anything fancy or good tasting, alcohol in itself is already cheap enough. Thank you. You don't need to put it on sale. And also putting it on sale and putting it continuously on sale across different stores is really just a lot of financial motivation for someone who's addicted. And I really, really hated that. And it was also interesting because I remember like in the second week or something of that happening where I was really mad. It was like, okay, I'm noticing a pattern here. This is not good. I actually heard a comment on the radio by a spokesperson from an organization that helps with like not just alcohol addiction but different types of addictions, and that person also said, yeah, that is not good, and to have multiple says back to back is not good. Yeah, so great. I don't like alcohol being on sale. Okay, do you have beer and stuff freely in grocery store? But yeah, you just need to show ID. I mean, technically, yeah, you do need to show ID. Like, the thing is, technically, the clerk at the checkout always needs to check your ID, no matter like how you look. But of course, like when they see someone who looks like, okay, that person is definitely like older than 16, 18, like if my mom wanted to buy alcohol, she's in her 60s, her ID wouldn't get checked. Because people are like, okay, yeah, that person is clearly old enough to buy alcohol. Like, I'm not even sure if my ID would get checked. Maybe some people would, some people wouldn't. But yeah, that's enough alcohol talk. Thanks again to everyone for being here and making this such a fun stream and such a fun experience. You check my ID every time. Oh, thank you, Panda. That's very nice of you. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the secret salami case and the sexy voices. I think it's also for, only for anyone who looks 35 or younger. Makes sense, yeah. Thanks for being here. And yeah, no idea what we're gonna play next. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of stream, I'm very reluctant to start something that's longer than 10 hours because I'm not gonna sure what the next weekend will bring. Like if we will get a Silksong release date, Silksong Shadow Drop, I don't know, but it makes me nervous not knowing and mentally preparing for the worst. Could I stream Minecraft so you'd get the energy to log on? I can think about it. We'll talk more about the in DMs later, okay? Like what day would be good and stuff. But that's... I could do that. I could do another Minecraft stream. Need to finish your house. That's okay. I don't mind caps. So yeah. Thanks again for everyone for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, salami pause, whatever it is for you. Stay safe, stay healthy. Stay away from bread, it's evil. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye guys.
I called you tonight. I've been thinking this for too long. Send a message, you don't reply. I'll keep looking for you, even if it's strong.